Hey, welcome back guys, and if you're new here, hey, what's up? I'm Dev. So today, this video was actually supposed to be about regional forms, but I kinda got sidetracked while designing the regional forms, and just ended up making convergent Pokemon instead. But, before you click off this video, please stay, I'm begging, please. I really enjoyed designing these guys, so I would really appreciate if you guys stayed to see my little guys. Also, I want to address the time it took me to make this video. I was invited to a little project, and it took a lot of my time. While I was designing these guys on the side, while they were supposed to be regionals, I decided to turn them into convergence, like I said before. But we're here now, and that's what matters. And you know what else matters? Subscribing. I'm not asking. I'm demanding. So please, subscribe! Anyways, let's get into the first design. Alright, to start us off, we have the first mon, which is a convergent applin based on plantains, or as Dominican people say it, plátanos. Now, to be completely honest, this was made as a joke at first. I was in a Discord with some friends, and we were just talking about variations of applin, and since this is a Dominican-based region, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if applin had a plantain form? So essentially, I just turned applin into another food item slash fruit vegetable. Is a plantain a fruit or a vegetable? I gotta look this up. Is a plantain a fruit or a vegetable? Huh, so it technically is a fruit. Alright then, I mean, you learn something new every day, I guess. This design was the easiest for me to come up with out of the other two designs of this video. And honestly, it's because it's a plantain, but applin. So it just kind of meshed together. Also, this is the most Dominican design in this video, and it's only because it's a plantain. And if you don't like it because of that, you're just a This is Moosaplin, the plantain dragon Pokemon. Moosaplin are comfortable in bunches of other Moosaplin. If they are taken away from their bunch, they become severely depressed. Okay, so I just want to start this one off by saying Gligar is literally in my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. I love Gligar so much that it was a no-brainer to make a regional form of it. But as you know from earlier, this is not a regional form. Essentially, this Gligar is based on the Bulldog Bat, which are found in the wider Caribbean and South America. And I really just wanted to make a fighting-type Gligar as well. And with the idea of making a fighting type Gligar, I was kinda stuck because the Bulldog Bat didn't really give me much to work with, besides it being like a bulldog, and bulldogs are kinda gruff looking. So the second inspiration here is the Boxer. And I mostly chose that because one, there's not a lot of boxing Pokemon aside from like Hitmonchan, and maybe there's another one, but I can't think about it right now. So the perfect opportunity arose to change the pincers into something that weren't pincers because this is a bat now. So I turned them into boxing gloves, or things that look like boxing gloves. And I took a lot of inspiration from Knuckles for the spikes on them because I wanted them to look more menacing. Like if he really decked you in the face, like you're gone. Honestly, the turning point for this design, going from a regional form to a convergent form, was I put a little nose on him as a joke, and it was Jover from there. But in the end, I appreciate that this became a convergent form because I got to put in a lot more personality into it than it just being another regional form. And not to say that there's anything wrong with regional forms, but these just really worked better as convergent forms in the end, in my opinion. Bulgar, the ground bat Pokemon. Though it looks similar to Gligar of the Johto region, Bulgar is a completely different species. Must be a coincidence based on the ecological evolution, huh? Yes, I just pulled Wiglic's Dex entry because I thought it was funny, because the whole thing of making convergent mons just as vague as possible, they just look like already existing Pokemon, is just hilarious to me. So I would just like to start this one off by saying, we did it, guys! This is the first evolution of the entire Savantos region dex. Yes! Yippee! And honestly, this one came super easy to me after designing Bulgar. I'm not gonna lie though, I really don't like Gliscor's design. Wait. Hold on. I really don't like Gliscor's design compared to Gligar. Oh! Gliscor is the GOAT in singles though, so I can never take that away from him. But a big thing I wanted to get across here was the bigger body, because Gliscor, even though Gliscor itself is big, most of that height comes from the tail. So because most of Gliscor's height comes from the tail, I needed this design to also be big and imposing without the use of that tail, since it doesn't have it anymore. So it's giving a big Mike Tyson type of boxer energy, but I wouldn't say it's a heavyweight because it's not that big. I would say more of like a midweight type fighter, you know? One last thing, I really love the colors for this design. They are my favorites next to Iguanite. Just, mwah, chef's kiss. Here is Bullscore, the Punch Bat Pokemon. Bullscore are fierce fighters and will challenge any Pokemon to a fight. Bullscore love fighting with other punching-based Pokemon such as Hitmonchan, as they feel those are the only other Pokemon that can keep up with them. So that was all of the current Convergent forms. I'm going to make more, and I just want to address again, I know this was originally supposed to be a regional form video, so that is definitely coming in the future. I don't know when, but it will be coming. Also, I would just like to say thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate every single one of you watching. I'm honestly flabbergasted, gobsmacked even, because of all the people who have watched like my last few videos. It's honestly surreal that almost 200 of you have subscribed to my channel. I didn't expect anyone to enjoy my content as much as I'm assuming you guys have, but thank you all for supporting me. Here's to 2024, and I will see you guys in the next one.